virtual Youth Volunteer Expo, which is funded by the Volunteer Generation Fund, which is through the state, the governor's office of in North Carolina here. And we've been working with them, and they've given us some funds to promote volunteer opportunities for youth. And so this is part of our Youth Engagement Coalition, which is a group with 3 funding partners, comprised and made up of Hands-On, Northwest North Carolina, the Office of Civic and Community Engagement at Wake Forest University, and the Forsyth County Young Leaders Program, which is an all youth-led organization. So we have just finished our first year of the coalition, and the idea is to increase youth opportunities and to engage within the city. And so that includes nonprofit leaders, organizations that serve youth, and then youth interested in service. So it is still COVID times, and which means we all need to still have precautions when volunteering. So we just wanted to cover the basics. I'm sure most of you have heard or are aware of what we should be doing. So here's just a list of a few things: washing your hands for at least 20 seconds, avoiding touching your face, wearing a mask, covering your mouth, wearing gloves when needed, and then quarantining if you have come in contact with someone with COVID, and getting tested if need be. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the Get Connected platform, which is a volunteer platform where organizations are able to post volunteer opportunities. Each organization will has their own page. Looking at this visual, as you can see, we have a couple different areas where agencies will take you and allow you to see the different organizations that are on our platform. Events where organizations will post specific events. So are the YEC, this event, the expo was posted there. We post our 9/11 events, the MLK read-in events. Other organizations also will post events there. And then this tab, the needs tab, is where you'll go to find opportunities. All of the organizations, any volunteer opportunities will be found there. We also have COVID pages. This actually isn't updated, so I think these titles are different, but we do have pages related to COVID needs. If you find an opportunity that you would like to respond to or volunteer with, it will present as these. You will see that it will give you the option to view details, and you can also share it. When clicking on the View Details tab, it will then come up with the description. This will provide a location, it will provide the details. I encourage everyone to specifically read over them. For example, this one, the woman asks that you reach out to her by phone number before showing up. So each organization is able to put specific details there. You're also able to email them if you have more questions. You can respond as an individual through the platform, or you can register as a group. So if your whole family would like to go, if you're part of a school organization like the Key Club or Honor Society, you can respond as a whole team there. So today we have 5 organizations joining us who have expressed an interest in engaging youth and having volunteer opportunities. So what we're going to do is we are going to give them a few minutes to talk about their organization, their mission, and different opportunities that they might have for youth to volunteer with them. And we'll just start with Lindley at the Family House.
Hi all, I'm Lindley, the volunteer coordinator at the SCCU Family House. I want to thank you for all that you do. We are always grateful for partnering with Hands-On and with the wonderful students and youth in the community. We are a nonprofit hospital hospitality house. We provide a safe and affordable place to stay for adult patients and their caregivers when they come to Winston-Salem for medical treatment. So our average stay is about 3 to 5 days. A lot of times it's opportunities for folks to pass through really before or after a surgery or for a short treatment. We tend to say that the maximum stay here is about 30 days, but the main exception to that is for cancer patients who are doing chemo and radiation, who can stay here for the whole 6 to 8 week treatment. We started 10 years ago. We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary, and we're excited that we've been able to provide a place to stay for over 20,000 families through these past years. We rely on a number of different community support, including volunteer support, to help us be more than just a place to stay. That's our tagline. So we have nice rooms. We have 45 rooms. They are $40 per night. And then we have a family assistance fund that goes as low as $15 per night. The rooms look a lot like a hotel room with 2 queen beds and a private bath and a television. But our guests say that it's not just that nice, clean, quiet, safe space that they can come. It's also the warmth that they feel when they're here. And that can look all different ways. We weren't sure how we could keep that warmth going as much during these pandemic times, but we've realized that there are lots of wonderful ways to do that, including great at-home activities that volunteers are participating in. Students have also found these helpful, so we feel like it's a win-win where we can really share hospitality with our guests and hopefully provide opportunities for students who can help safely from home. So the main things that we have going on are things related to hospitality. Like I say, a lot of times if you think about hospitality, you think about food, honestly. So we have meals that folks can help provide if they really want to cook. They can provide a meal for 35 to 40 people. That's pretty rare for one person to feel inspired to do that much. So we have potlucks that people can participate in. And then we have snack bags, breakfast bags, and welcome bags that students and volunteers can make from home. We do have our values listed on our website for anyone who does need to record those. We also welcome homemade goodies. When you think about kind of that symbol of welcome and a symbol of care, homemade goodies can really mean a lot. So we welcome those as well. We also appreciate things like door decorations that we put on the doors and in the hallways to help add warmth and welcome to our facility. We have a number of in-person opportunities, actually. We have a beautiful grounds and garden area. So if someone is inclined to do some weeding and beautifying around the grounds on a regular basis, so we had one high schooler who would come once a week and just put on his gloves and start weeding, and really made a difference to have that consistent volunteer come and help. We also welcome groups to do any of these things together, as well as to come and do things here on site outside, whether it's helping with weeding and beautifying around the grounds, seasonal things that we need like spreading mulch, or whether it's coming to chalk the walk with encouraging messages, or to assemble these sorts of bags and goodies here on the grounds outside. As the volunteer coordinator, I'm the person to talk to about any questions related to volunteering in general, and whenever you have a group who's interested in coming. When it comes to individuals signing up, you can do that on our website. Our website is www.familyhousews.org. And when you go there, you can click on Get Involved, and then from there, see what our opportunities include. We also do have regular commitment opportunities that people can do if they'd like to, coming inside on a regular basis. Right now, we are requiring that those volunteers commit to coming at least 2 months in a row and do provide proof of vaccination. Those opportunities are listed on our website as well, and I'm happy to answer any questions about those. But the hourly opportunities are the ones that work particularly wonderfully for a lot of young adults in our community. I just have to say, when it comes to the impact of things like a snack bag, I brought a couple. So a high schooler dropped these off this week. She had decorated all the bags really thoughtfully, and it says "Have a great day" on it. Another person dropped these off, "Something yummy for your tummy, have a blessed day." Drop these off. It may sound really simple, but for our patients and caregivers who live out of town, who are in town for some sort of medical treatment, most of them are tired, most of them are stressed. And so to have this sort of practical help that they can grab with them, take them with them to the hospital or on their way home, means so much. It's not just the little snacks. One lady said, "It's all I had at the hospital today because I didn't want to leave the room because I thought I was going to miss the doctor. So I'm so grateful I grabbed that on my way here." Others will say just how it helps lift their spirits because they know that the community is caring for them and thinking about them and can really feel that love, even in this tiny little bag. So we want to thank you all for all that you do. If you have any questions at all, definitely let me know. Thank you.
Thank you, Lindley. And I will get everyone's email. And when we send this out as well, in the recordings, we'll include everyone's email as well and links to websites to sign up for opportunities. So we can go on to Maggie at the Shalom Project, if you'd like to talk a little bit.
Yes, I'm going to quickly try to share my screen. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Okay. Casey, are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So hi, everyone. I'm Maggie Walker. I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator at the Shalom Project. And again, I want to say thank you to Casey and everyone at Hands On for including us in this opportunity and giving us a chance to engage with youth in Winston-Salem. So I'll just go over quickly a little bit about the Shalom Project for those who haven't heard about us, and also go through some volunteer opportunities that we have available. So our tagline is serving our neighbors in need. And for our mission statement, we develop and grow programs that challenge the cycle of poverty in our community with a spirit of inclusion, compassion, and justice. So we have two different types of ways that we do this in our community. We have programs to meet basic needs. As of right now, we have our clothing closet, which runs on Tuesdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. We have our food pantry, which runs in conjunction with the clothing closet from 9 to 12. And then we also have the medical clinic, which runs on Wednesdays from 5 to 7:30 p.m. These programs are all free and seek to meet basic needs that individuals in our community have on a weekly basis. And then we have two long-term initiatives. The first one is the Flourish Initiative. This is for female heads of households. It is dedicated to developing innovative wellness-based pathways for low-income individuals to achieve financial self-sufficiency. So this program works with female heads of households and their children. And then our second long-term initiative is the Peters Creek Community Initiative. This is a community development collaborative that works to improve residential and commercial environment that is along the north side of Peters Creek Parkway. And it's to benefit low-income residents who live there. So I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the lot where the Budget Inn used to live or be, but the Shalom Project actually bought that land, and we're now hoping to turn that into 72 affordable housing units. So that falls into Peters Creek Community Initiative, or PCCI. And so for volunteer opportunities, this is when our normal opportunities are for each week. The food pantry, Tuesdays from 8:45 to 12:30. The clothing closet would be Monday and Tuesdays, 8:45 to 12:30. The medical clinic, Wednesdays from 5 to 7, and Flourish, Mondays from 4 to 8 p.m. So I know that since a lot of you guys are youth and it might be in school, you might be thinking, okay, some of these programs would not work around my schedule. Don't worry, we've thought of that. So any of the times, for example, the food pantry, we have a lot of people who come outside of those hours to help us prep, either Monday evenings, or they can make bags Monday evenings and then outside hours, like maybe Saturdays or Sundays. And that the same goes for the clothing closet. The medical clinic is a really great time since it is in the afternoon or evening time. For the clinic, we're always in need of interpreters. And also, if anyone's interested in the medical field, you can get some hours working in our pharmacy, counting and organizing with pharmacy residents and pharmacists. And then Flourish, if you're interested in preparing meals for our participants or helping with childcare and tutoring, that's a great spot for you. In addition to those ongoing volunteer opportunities, we also have some one-time volunteer opportunities that you can do with your family, maybe a group, if you want like a club to come, or you can just get some of your friends together. We always have fundraisers where we need individuals to help with like childcare activities, whether that be face paint or hopscotch, different activities related to working with children. For PCCI, which was one of our initiatives that we spoke about, we have a neighborhood beautifying project. And so that might just be a few hours in the morning or an afternoon on the weekend that you want to come and help us with some yard work, cleaning up, organizing around that space. And then also for all of our programs, we like to put together hygiene bags, which is a great thing, similar to what Lindley talked about with the snack bags, where you can just bring in some hygiene items for our clients to utilize. And any of those ongoing projects, we can work with you to figure out what would be best for your schedule. So I have here listed our website, Instagram, Facebook. These are great ways to find out about different volunteer opportunities because we're always posting them on there. We are also on the Get Connected platform, so you can always look for our opportunities on there as well. And then I am the outreach coordinator, so I work with all of our volunteers. So if you have any questions or just want to hear more about something that sparked your interest, feel free to email me or give us a call, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Maggie. I'll go ahead and share my screen again. All right, and now we will, can you guys see my screen? Is it good? Okay. We'll go ahead and hear from Ashley at Happy Roots. Maybe. She may have just stepped away. Okay, we'll come back to Ashley. How about Cam or Caroline? Do you guys want to speak on?
I'll go. Hello.
Hi, Cam.
Go ahead. You can go ahead, Cam.
Did you call my name?
Okay, this is Cam. I'm Cam Galloway with YAM, which is Youth Achieving More Maturity. What we do is engage youth throughout Winston-Salem and Forsyth County into projects that they are interested in. Let me turn my speaker on. There we go. what we have them to do is create projects within the community to actually implement throughout the community. We do about 3 to 4 projects within a year. And we also, within these projects, teach them how to become leaders in the community as well. So we're basically moving them from one area of not knowing how to become leaders to another area of becoming leaders in the near future or in the present. We mostly engage middle school and high school students. We occasionally have college students to come in. Of course, everyone is on a volunteer basis. The college students come in and they help out the middle school and the high school students who need a little bit further help with some things they may not understand. With that, we have volunteers sign up on our website. We also utilize volunteer match. That's a good platform that we use. It mostly has everything that we have volunteer positions for on there. There is no, the age limit is, I think it starts at about 12, which is mostly middle school. We do not do elementary at all. For those that are under 16, they have to have parental guidance with them, to someone to come with them to be able to make sure that they have the supervision that they need while they're with us volunteering. We have a project that's getting ready to come up. It's a car wash. We partnered with another organization. It's called Fuzzy Friends. It's a pet food pantry, and they're going to be doing a car wash fundraiser coming up soon. So we'll be posting information on our website about that volunteer opportunity. Some of our volunteer opportunities are long-term, some of them are short-term. That is for the middle and high school students. Our programs run, the projects that we have that they create are normally after school hours or on Saturdays. So we make sure that it's not during school hours at all. The information for us, we're located in Winston-Salem as a mobile unit. We don't have an actual location, so we do everything virtual or we do it out in the community. Since COVID has come around, we have not been doing much. Everything has been virtual. So we have volunteer opportunities right now that are mainly just virtual right now, but we're also doing planning that's going to be for the future. And right now they're planning for after a lot of the COVID dies down. So those opportunities are available right now.
All right, thank you, Cam. And I'll get your contact information and share that with everyone once we send this video out. We can go ahead, and Ashley is back. It looks like she lost service. So Ashley, do you want to talk about Happy Roots?
Yes. Hey guys, sorry about that. And I'm out here in the yard on my phone. It's just how it goes sometimes. I know we're all sick of the Zoom, but so Happy Roots is based out of Rowan County, but we're quickly growing. We do lots of school and community garden projects, and we have like a small compost service and recycling programs. Super fun stuff. We're outside a lot. So if you go to our website, can you guys see this? I can't even see my screen. Casey, can you see this?
It's very tiny.
Okay. Well, if you go to our website, it's www.happyrootsnc.org, and it lists a lot of our projects and partnerships. So if anyone wants to come to, I would say the best thing to do would be the community gardens. We have a shed and then lots of tools, and we have school groups come out, individuals. You can come by yourself, you can come with your family, with friends, fellow classmates. So let's see. And also, if your school does not have a garden and you would like to start one, we help do that. We have work on acquiring the all the materials. We build garden beds, we have bags of soil, and we grow the plants in the school greenhouse, and we donate those to other schools. So if you're looking to get something started there, we're happy to help. I'm sorry, I'm not better prepared today. I had a presentation I could share, but this is not working out. So that's Happy Roots in a nutshell. And we'd love to have you come work with us anytime.
Well, if you want to send me that presentation, I can include that in the email blast we'll send out later to everyone who registered.
And we're on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Happy Roots NC. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me, Casey.
Oh yeah, not a problem. And so lastly, we have Caroline from Gateway Nature Preserve.
Hi, my name is Carolina Corona from the Gateway Nature Preserve. I'm the project coordinator. I'm not sure if you can see me, so today, I'm thankful for the opportunity to come and talk with you all. The Gateway Nature Preserve is a special place in Winston-Salem that brings people and nature together. Our mission is to develop a vibrant urban environmental education center. We're next to Washington Park, close to downtown Winston-Salem. And we're preserving and nurturing wildlife habitats, developing trails, in natural playscapes, and creating educational programs that connect people with nature. So we have a lot of different activities that appeal to many different interests and also that are safe. With dealing with COVID, we definitely want everybody to be safe doing activities. So we have a lot of outdoor work that we need to get done, including the pollinator garden. We have a pollinator garden that is close to the Old Salem area. And we usually do maintenance on the pollinator garden every weekend on Saturday from 8 to 10, but a little bit later when it's in the springtime. And we have a pollinator garden day coming up in October 9th, which is from 8 to 10. And then we also have opportunities doing trail work. We are developing a lot of different trails through the woods and wooded area. So we have opportunities for people who want to come and help us build some trails, and also just do general maintenance to some of the bridges. Also, we have planting and gardening activities, in the pollinator garden. And some other things are, we also do cleanups of the creek. So that also is a great opportunity to come out and be outdoors. And for these events, we have been limiting the number to 20 people wearing masks. And for the pollinator garden, the limit is 6 people. So again, very safe. And, we are outdoors. Some other opportunities are, let's see, maintaining the natural playscape. So last summer, or this summer, in fact, there was a group that created a playscape. It's like a mud kitchen in our forest trails. So we need people to help us maintain that area on a monthly basis or bi-monthly, or every 2 months, depending on the needs. But we do need volunteers to kind of help us in that area. It's a mud kitchen, so it's just an area for kids to come play and create, creations with mud and rocks and things like that they find in the trails. So we just need people to come help maintain that area, clean up what we need to, and that kind of stuff. We also have events throughout the year that we might need volunteers. So one example is the Creek Week, which is in late March. Another one is the Piedmont Earth Day Fair, which is in April. So we always need volunteers for that. And then on October 24th, from 2 to 4, we need people to come help because we're going to have a big community event. And this event is for the people who are coming to the preserve and exploring the preserve. So we're going to be needing help setting up we are going to be needing help with nature crafts and also story time for kids. So that's one of the events that is coming up that we definitely need help with. So that's October 24th from 2 to 4. Other events that may appeal to other interests are the biannual art sale. We have now a fundraising event, which includes, dealing with artists, managing entries, and all that kind of stuff. And also possible fun run is another event that might be interesting to have volunteers for. And then lastly, there's also some volunteer opportunities in the form of having some people come and take photographs of the nature preserve for us to use in our social media. So, fall is coming up, so we definitely need some fall pictures to post on our Facebook, on our Instagram, and on our website. So that could be a project that, if you wanted to volunteer and have your own schedule, you can help us take some photos of the trails, the creek, the pollinator garden, and just send those to us. And then another thing is in the sciences, we have a citizen science project. Or if you have a citizen's science project, that you want to do, we have a lot of space and habitat that we can provide the right setting for that. So, the Gateway Nature Preserve is, there's a lot of different projects that are possible for volunteers here, a lot of different events to appeal to a lot of different interests. So our website is gatewaynaturepreserve.org, and I will share that with Casey. And then our email is gatewaynaturews@gmail.com. So I look forward to hearing from you and, getting some great activities to the community. Thank you.
Thank you. And so that was our last organization, and I want to thank you all for coming. We have some exciting also additional news we'll be sharing. Camry Wilborn at the Office of Civic and Community Engagement will be talking a little bit more about that. You can take it over, Cam, all you.
Casey said, I'm Camry Wilborn. I'm the Assistant Director for Community Partnerships at Wake Forest. And I want to talk to you about our Youth Lab mini grants that are going to be opening in the next few days. So this is a part of our larger work with the Youth Engagement Coalition. We know that youth have really innovative ideas, and we want to support those by providing some funding. And so we have an application that is open to any youth, so that's ages 5 to 25. And this year, you all will be able to apply for a grant either for $1,000, and we have 2 of those, or 6 $500 grants. Casey, if you will hit the next slide. Again, this grant program is really just to show our commitment to supporting youth change makers in our community, and just making sure that we start early with having some of our youth think about how they can make change in our community and supporting it financially and what resources are required to make those things happen. Next slide. So for anybody that is interested, we will be hosting an interest meeting on October 10th. That is a Sunday at 6 p.m. We found that Sundays are easier for some of our students because we're not competing with after school programs like sports and things like that, or church for some folks who do opt into that. And so Sunday, October 10th at 6 p.m., we will be having an interest meeting. If you're interested in attending that, please shoot me an email. I can also send out our sign-up form and our QR code so that folks can just scan that and sign up for that if they want to attend.
Okay. All right, perfect. So that is all that we have today for the expo. I would like to thank all the organizations that have come today to share all of the opportunities you have. I will be gathering all the information. We will be putting this video on our YouTube channel with all of your contact information, website, volunteer opportunities, and we will then be sharing it with our friends at Crosby Scholars, and we will be sending it out through email blast. to all of our youth that participate in our programs, and we will keep you updated as to in the future as to what other events we will be having, and look forward to engaging you guys. And if you are the organizations, if you're interested in participating in youth engagement events, we have an upcoming quarterly meeting. The next one will be in February, so it's a little bit away, but we would be happy to have you guys and would be more than happy. So thank you for your time, and have a good day.
Thank you, Casey and Amy.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yes.
Emily.
Thank
so
you.
much. Have a good afternoon, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you.